For centuries, people have debated the question of an afterlife in which the spirits of the deceased roam here on Earth with us. It is our passion to turn that question into an answer. My name is Ryan Zackrell.
Someone poke me? Who was that?
I am joined by my two best friends, Dave Gear.
I've never been scared to the point where I fear my well-being. And that's 2 times in 1 hour.
And Steve Hummel.
I've seen things, I've heard things in my lifetime that still makes my skin crawl. And this night is surely one of them. It is. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
In January of 2011, the Paranormal Quest team unlocked some of the darkness hiding within the West Virginia State Penitentiary.
I've never been scared to the point where I fear my well-being. And that's 2 times in 1 hour. 2 different times in 1 hour.
What was captured not only frightened us, but made us wonder if our quest was worth the risk we faced that night.
I've seen things, I've heard things in my lifetime that still makes my skin crawl. And this night is surely one of them. It is. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Throughout the night, we toyed with an entity who claimed to be of demonic nature.
Is the thing that's in the kitchen evil?
Are you following Kristen?
As we fought against giving in to the being's wishes, this monster fought back.
Dude, oh my god, I swear to God, I just felt something pull the side of my hoodie.
Then go ahead. But if you stay here...
Oh, Jesus! What was that?
Dude, it felt like it swatted it out of my hand.
It did.
Look how cold it is.
It left us with our life's passion shattered on the floor, with only 2 options: to either leave the pieces where they lie and give up on this quest, or to gather up each fractured chunk of ourselves and return to fight again. The Paranormal Quest team is back at the former West Virginia State Penitentiary. We are here at the West Virginia State Penitentiary again for the second time, and for the second time as Riot Night with Paranormal Quest. And last year we had some amazing experiences, some experiences that changed our lives and hopefully the lives of the people that will watch. And I know we all had some crazy experiences here that night, and we're going to kind of go over those experiences for you right now. Dave, I know you had some crazy experience that happened even before I arrived to start investigating. Would you like to go over that for us, please?
Alright, well, initially, me and Kristen and Steve had walked through before Ryan decided to show up because we just wanted to get a feel for the place. And, we were being pretty vulgar in there, and I had said some things. And it was like whatever spirit or was in there had come up, right behind me, and it was almost like it was trying to take over me or something, and I don't know, I just felt like I had to move, so I moved across the entire room pretty quick, and it was just pretty intense.
And I know you said after the investigation you told not just me but Steve and Kristen as well that that investigation really changed your mind and really made you think whether you should be investigating or not. Why is that?
Yeah, it's just, if something can get that close and make you feel like that, that fearful of something that you can't actually see, it's like, why even have the mentality to mess with it in the first place? I've never been scared to the point where I fear my well-being. And that's 2 times in 1 hour. 2 different times in 1 hour. It's like it knows exactly when we walk in the building, so...
And Steve, what do you think haunts this prison? What do you think is here that is waiting for us every time we come back again and again and again?
Well, I think there's a lot of different entities that have the ability to do that. I mean, obviously it's a prison. There's going to be inmates, there's going to be officers. This was ranked in the top 5 most violent places in the nation. It was ranked 3, and the only 3 before were Leavenworth and Alcatraz, which ironically is ranked in the top 5 most paranormal active places in the country now. Honestly, of course, like I said, inmates, officers, but before this building was even here, you had the Adena Indian tribe here, and they had a lot of pagan gods that they worshipped too. We had the one little bit of evidence from the last riot night where we were asking, are you from such and such place, this and that, and we asked, it was a yes or no question, I believe, with the dowsing rods, are you from the mound? And it said yes. Mm-hmm. And it held yes until the next question, which was a no, and it switched to no. So, I mean, I think the palate's open of what all is in here, and not to mention what's followed us from other locations we've been to.
It's true.
Yeah,
So, Steve, I know you had some crazy experiences as well when we were here. Would you like to go over those experiences with us?
On Riot Night, I think just anywhere we went to, I believe it was the same entity that was following us around. I believe we started off in Honor Hall, which originally before Honor Hall, before the 86 riot, because it switched its purposes, was the original lockup of the facility here. The dowsing rods were going nuts. They were spinning where you could even hear the metal screeching at a fast pace inside the cylinders that were set in.
That's a yes.
So,
You need to back off a
That's-
little bit. You're getting too close. Oh my God. Ryan.
Ryan, turn around. Ryan had a freaking light thrown out of his hands when we were leaving. It kept wanting us to basically get every single light source that we had completely off. It wanted total darkness.
If Dave turned that flashlight off that's pointing down that way, would you be able to spin them better?
No, dude, no. It's going
No.
for complete and total darkness.
No, not happening.
No.
Not happening.
And it was probably one of the most, I'd say the most oppressing experiences I've ever had in my life. And I loved it. It was great.
It was wild.
and that's another thing about this prison. You know, you have that residual energy from that riot that happened here, but the building itself is just messed up. It's riddled with dark, evil history, with men who were just as evil as the history that was in this building. You know, you have 998 documented deaths here, and that's just what's documented. That's
94
not
were
saying-
executions.
Yeah, and only 94 out of those 998 were ordered by the state.
Yeah.
So that's a very small amount. Just about 10% of those deaths were actually state ordered. Everything else, murders, suicides, disease, natural causes, you know, old age. And there was a lot of inmates that lived their life in this prison. They died from old age in this prison.
And back, we were talking about the deaths that weren't documented. That's 990, like you said, is what we know of. There was a kicking Jenny and the shoe fly that were used in the late 1800s. Countless inmates died from the kicking Jenny and the shoe fly.
Between the years of 1885 and 1887, the West Virginia State Penitentiary was under the rule of a horrible tyrant. Warden John Peck would torture the inmates, sometimes to death, for rule violations inside the walls. Peck's torture inventions included the kicking Jenny and the shoe fly. The kicking Jenny was a form of restraint used to hold the inmate in a stationary position, while the warden whipped the inmate across the back, leaving huge, open wounds that were prone to infection. The shoe fly was a form of water torture, where the inmate was restrained on his back, while Peck used a hose to drown the inmate. These tortures did not cease until the inmate was either near death, or Peck was tired of inducing this pain. A newspaper out of Cincinnati was the first to catch wind of the story, and the first to report. After an interview with the former deputy warden, Captain Wilkerson, it was established that not only were these allegations true, but the unfortunate victims who died from the torture were buried beneath the walls of the penitentiary. The opening paragraph of the story tells a dark tale of secrets and death that lie within the walls of the West Virginia State Penitentiary. And I quote, "The captain's story of the life of the unfortunates of the prison. Their cruel, brutish treatment was one series of horrors. And if 1/3 of the allegations are true, and there seems no reason to doubt them, then the West Virginia pen
is hell on earth.
I can think of one major experience that I had while we were here during that original Riot night for Paranormal Quest. And it actually occurred as we were leaving the Honor Hall area. And I wasn't expecting anything to happen because we had just had the...
You were taunting him, dude.
I was, and
We were leaving on our way out.
I was expecting, to say a few words, walk out the door, and leave. And I told them, we're going to give you complete and total darkness, but we're not going to be in here. So if you follow us, then go ahead. But if you stay here... Oh, Jesus. What was that? Dude, it felt like it swatted it out of my hands.
It did.
Look how cold it is.
And you can see it in the video that it actually flips as it goes down. So if I were to drop it, it would just go face down, right in the thing. But this flips as it flies.
Well, it landed at least between 5 and 7 feet in front of you.
Yeah, and
It's
I was
not like it fell straight down. It would have bounced maybe 5 inches. That was it. It was flung out of your hand.
But it's things like that, the reasons like that why we investigate. We may get scared. We may say, we're done. We want to quit investigating. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting that evidence and showing the world the proof. And this is the perfect place and the perfect setting to do that. This building,
Absolutely.
this huge building, all to ourselves tonight. Dave and I just got here, and we're doing some shots of the building, and we're hearing all kinds of noises going to the infirmary. Heard that right? Yeah. You heard that right? Yeah. Who's up here? Come on. Let's hear from you. It's almost time to start the riot. We told you we'd be back, and here we are. You heard that, didn't you? Yeah. Come on, make some noise. I'm ready to start the riot. Are you? Where's the noise? Come on. It's not like a window, it's not like a metal. Piece of metal. You know what I mean? Yeah. It sounds like almost like, a piece of metal, wood, like a metal, these right here. Almost like something with this consistency right here. But not really, because this has padded. Wow. But not really, because this has padded. Wow. But not really, because this has padded. That's footsteps, dude. Those are footsteps. Who's here? Wish I would have brought my recorder with me.
I know.
We were just out getting shots. I mean, we weren't even expecting to have any activity. And we come up to the infirmary. We take a step up on the stairs. Next thing you know, we have noises all around us. So we start recording. We walk up the stairs.
They're still going on as we're trying to talk.
And we haven't even thought about beginning our investigation yet. Steve's not even here yet, you know? So I think it's going to be a good night.
Anyway, I walked outside to get these dowsing rods, and I don't remember if I shut the door behind me, but when I turned around, the main door was wide open, and then walking down the ramp, I could feel somebody walking behind me, and when I came back in here, I could feel it as I was walking back this way, and then it just kind of almost exactly like that feeling up in the infirmary last year.
Okay. We're getting some strange noises over in this corner. I don't know what it is. Whistling. Did you just hear whistling?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll on the digital recorder. Alright, this is in the Sugar Shack Paranormal Quest, Steve, Ryan, and Dave. I'm gonna walk out here a little bit. What the f is that, dude? Is there an animal over here? Who's down here? Show yourself.
Kick something.
What's this? You can tell it was this. That's what it was. It was that moving.
That's exactly what that was.
But was it an animal? I didn't see any animals or hear any animals running.
You know what the cool thing is, though? I had this pointed right back here when that happened.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
We heard an unexplained noise coming from the corner of the Sugar Shack. Upon further analysis, we believe that it is this trash barrel sitting in the corner. Although Dave claims the camera was pointed towards the corner, we can clearly see on the camera that this trash barrel does not move. At this point, we are unaware of where this unexplained noise came from.
What the hell was that? I don't know, dude.
Oh, the wind, maybe.
I bet that's what it was.
Yeah.
Good debunk.
Pull that thing down.
God, that's freaky.
After examining the noise a short time more, we discovered that this noise occurred again, except it was produced by a piece of cardboard taped over a grated window. The air current coming through the basement of the prison is causing this piece of cardboard to move, making our unexplained dragging sound. So this piece of evidence is unfortunately debunked.
Alright. Spirits of the Sugar Shack. Inmates. It's time to riot. Who's ready to riot? We have control of this prison. Come up and talk to me right here. Make a sound if you're ready to riot.
Hey, dude. Just a note on here when you said come right up here and say something. There was something that flew from that back corner and flew right up behind you. And then,
Here?
yeah.
There is a strange pulsating orb of light that drops down from the ceiling behind me. We can debunk this as not being dust because dust would visibly enter and exit the frame. This pulsating orb of light not only appears on frame, but also disappears. This can be classified as an unexplained light anomaly.
You coming for me?
Did you hear that? Is that water or someone talking? Can you make it out right?
Sounds like water.
Okay.
Right here. How many inmates are down here ready to riot? Do you know which one the MCOM down here?
Right. We're going to try out a piece of equipment we've used before. It is called the MCOM. We have used it on past investigations, and the last time I used this piece of equipment was at the Sanford Elementary School, where we got some very, very significant results with this piece of equipment. So we're going to try it out, what it is. This is the MCOM right here. The cord's all tangled up. But this right here is the MCOM. It has two knobs, one for volume, one for white noise amount. This high sensitivity microphone amplifies things, I believe, 15 to 20 times. So it amplifies things a lot louder than what they actually are. Connects directly to your digital recorder and the microphone port, and then you connect earphones to your digital recorder and you can listen to it live, therefore making it easier for you to hear these EVP as they come in. So we're going to go ahead and give these a try. I have a piece of equipment here in my hand that you can come up and talk to me with. You need to come up and you need to speak loudly to me. Mark 2:15, I think I heard a voice that said, "Come here." Okay. Did you guys say anything? Did you guys talk at all? No? Okay.
We do, there's at least 998 plus of you in this facility. There's only 3 of us. So if anyone's afraid, it's going to be us. So why don't you come up here and talk to us?
Did you hear a sound down that way?
What?
It's like a footstep. It's more like a...
Come on, we're supposed to be rioting here. Come on. Why are you so quiet? Right here. Talk to me. Tell me what you want to take over.
What all happened down here?
Let's be walking.
Since we were receiving no voices on the MCOM, we decided to move our investigation to the infirmary, where Dave and I had received all of those unexplained noises during the day.
Dave, Steve, Ryan, infirmary, Riot night.
I'm recording.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy weather, isn't it? Guys, I think we should walk down here
Okay.
and not, like, I don't know. Maybe, like,
Everything was going on down there.
well, like, we were being mean and stuff and, like,
Ignorant.
and yeah, ignorant, but the feeling was like,
I think it was more malevolent.
like for me, like the feeling I was getting was that the spirits that were up here. Yeah, I think they're listening to me talk. Are you listening to me talk? The feeling I was getting was that the spirits that were up here. Spirits that were up here. Spirits that were up here. Yeah.
And the thing is when we first came up here, it was windy as hell, dude. Windy as hell. And it did not make any noise at all.
But back to the story, like, oh no, it's cool. Like, the feeling I kept getting was that whatever spirits or entities that were up here were calm and nice and friendly and just, you know, wanted to be treated that way. But it's not like that up here all the time. But I get that feeling tonight.
But they're nice.
Yeah. Personally. I don't know how you guys feel, but
I don't feel. Of course, it's not nice over yet. I don't feel anything necessarily malevolent.
right. But I do
Saying
feel
it's not going to, because as soon as I said that, hard luck, you know what's going to happen.
yeah.
But
But I do feel like we're being watched.
yeah, I mean, we're being observed. We're trying to observe them. A lot of them, they don't know us from straight up. Here, actually,
I'm hearing stuff
that was me.
Going down here this way by myself.
Things too. No.
Who's here? Is there anyone down here who wants to talk to me?
What was that?
I don't know, dude. Was that down by you?
What was that?
I think it was in between us. It was like, it sounded like a door move or something. It wasn't this. I think it was this.
If you can hear my voice, the riot is in full swing. You can make a noise for us. We want you to riot with us. Come here and take part. It's right back there. Crap, dude. Crap, dude. Crap, dude. Crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. It's right back there.
Right back behind me.
Remember, dude. Remember where the bottom of the steps is closed. Right?
Could it be? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but even if it were to be that, when we first heard it, it wasn't even me doing it. It was doing it.
You hearing that?
I actually hear better. Is anybody up here hiding? Give us a knock if you're hiding, if you're scared.
Come on, make a knocking sound for us. This is a pretty pathetic riot.
There is a strange ball of energy that shoots from Dave's head and exits the screen. We can tell that this is not dust, because dust would be seen coming into the frame and exiting the frame. This strange ball of energy materializes right beside Dave's head and shoots outward, exiting the frame. This is another unexplained light anomaly.
Would you please make some kind of sound for us? That works. But could you do it again? I didn't think so.
Could you make another sound for us that's louder and closer?
This is supposed to be a riot. I could fall asleep up here. There's like 65 doors in this hallway. Could you shut one of them or move one of them? Oh.
Dude.
Come on. You can come on up here. The riot starts right here. I thought I just heard somebody. Why don't you guys, like, being serious, why don't you guys just go, rape me?
No, dude. No. I would not say that, dude. That's creepy as f***.
I thought I heard it.
What did you hear again?
Yes. I mean, not to be, like, vulgar or anything, but when we walked out of this room, it sounded like somebody said, rape me. Which is creepy.
Kind of like out of.
Did you hear a recorder running or no?
No, but I mean, that would have picked it up.
My camera's audio did capture this very vulgar and creepy disembodied voice. We do not know where this voice came from, but we do know that this is one of our greatest captures thus far. Even when we were talking about this disembodied voice, you can see an unexplained orb of light fly from over where Steve was standing, behind me, and over my left shoulder. It is very odd that these two occurrences would happen in the same time frame. Capturing both of them at once adds more validity to these two pieces of evidence.
We have all the drugs and all the medicine for you. All you have to do is come up and get it. Oh, my back is killing me. Can someone use this camera? Yeah, but...
Man, this would be one heck of a night to start a riot with this weather.
That's it, get psyched up, come on. That's Riot. Come on now, let's get up here. We need a game plan. We want some inmates killed. Who's willing to do that for us?
There's also drugs up here to make you invincible. Or at least you'll feel that way.
At this point, we decided it was time to move on with the investigation. Our next stop was North Hall Cell Block. North Hall Cell Block is known for being one of the most violent cell blocks in the history of the penitentiary. From the short period of time that it was a punishment cell block, this cell block saw almost 20 homicides and many more violent attacks on other inmates. We are going to conduct our investigation of North Hall cell block a little bit differently than other groups. We are going to go up to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th tier. These are not open to the public or private night tours. So essentially these areas of the cell block have never been investigated before. To cover the very first row of cells on the ground floor, I will place my digital recorder in a motion detector to pick up on any noises or movement that might happen while we are upstairs. We're now in North Hall, and we are going to be doing a little experiment here with something that investigators call trigger objects. Trigger objects are essentially things that the spirits remember from their lifetime, something that they can relate to. And in this case, we're going to be experimenting with things such as prison keys and homemade weapons, which inmates called a shank.
Okay. I'll be 2, Dave's taking 3, and Ryan's taking tier 4. And we're heading up now. So, unless like we obviously get something like really good, you know, let's just move through.
Okay.
Make one lap, meet back here. I'll wait here and just holler down and when everyone's ready. So they're heading up now, or is?
I'm on my way up. Yep.
Okay. Dave, which side? You're starting up everybody, right?
Yeah.
There's Dave. Ryan's heading up to number 4. We are in the Alamo here at the West Virginia State Penitentiary.
This is at one point in time said to be the most violent place in this penitentiary, so. I am up here now. You ready to start?
Ryan's ready. Okay, I guess we'll be going pretty much the same route, right? All right, I'm gonna start heading down.
All right. All right, inmates. I'm right here walking on the upper tiers, and I have a weapon for you.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
one thing to keep in mind, if we do get something, and we all want to meet up with the other person, we can use the stairwell at the opposite end of the tier.
Okay.
Okay?
Got you. Good call. All right. I have a weapon. If anyone wants to come out and challenge me. I openly invite you to come out and challenge me.
Tier 2 here at North Hall. It is
Nuts.
heavy oppression up here. It's crazy.
That's a car in the background.
There's a car going past in the background. All the way up. Just to think, this was one of the most violent penitentiaries in the country. And we're here, walking where these men walked. These murderers, killers, animalistic men who live their life with violence and anger. And we're walking where they walked their everyday life.
This was one of the worst cell blocks in the nation. Some considered it the worst in the nation. To our knowledge, there have been 16 known homicides here from late 1986 to 1995 when the prison closed. Let's see. It's really...
Hey guys,
Yeah.
nobody has to come up here, but I'm hearing footsteps behind me.
Okay.
Are you?
Are
Yeah.
you moving at all?
No,
Because I could hear like one right above my head.
I'm right here.
So you're up ahead of me a little bit then.
Yeah,
I'm still way back.
okay.
So we just heard one footstep behind Dave, who's about 3 cells ahead of me. And I heard it right above my head, so I can guarantee this camera had to have picked it up. Are you by the stairwell yet?
No. I'm right where that section of windows start.
Dude,
Okay, I see you. What's up, Ryan?
heard a knocking sound in the cell that I'm standing in front of.
Cool.
I'm right where that section of windows start.
Dude,
I'm right where that section of windows start.
dude,
I'm right where that
Dude, you want a piece of this? I got a shank here for you.
We left the keys down the bottom for you, man.
Here, we left the keys down at the bottom.
We're not sure where they go to, but they're there for you to use.
Ooh, way back. Way back. Knocking sound way back.
What's up?
Way back knocking sound on my tier, probably like the first cell.
Okay.
You want some too? I got a shank here for you. Ooh, way back. Way. Ooh, way back. Ooh, way back. Way back. Come on. I got some for you right here. Guys, I'm hearing loud footsteps coming towards me. Come on.
I ain't here to hurt anybody.
Right here.
I'm just here doing my job, man.
Just a word of advice for you inmates, I ain't no officer either.
Kill any one of you.
My camera was actually like going in and out of focus there for a while, looking back behind me. It's still doing it.
I'll kill any one of you. You want to come and get close to me? I'll kill you. Kill you dead. Nobody wants it then. Nobody wants to kill me? Oh, guys. Guys, can you hear me? I just heard a cell door slam. It was down towards that end. It was a door, it was something, and a door slammed up here. My camera had to pick it up, I swear. Oh. Yeah, on my level.
After receiving the sound of a cell door slamming, we continued to investigate for a short period of time. Receiving no more activity, we decided it was time to move on with the investigation. Our next area was the basement of the penitentiary. This is where the Halloween attraction, the Dungeon of Horrors, is open all month of October. There are still Halloween props that are set up in this basement area. This area has also been reported by the actors and workers of the penitentiary to be one of the most haunted places in the prison. Apparitions are seen, noises are heard, and unexplained activity frightens anyone who dares to enter. This investigation will truly be groundbreaking.
Touch my arm, man.
Did it? Something touched your arm?
Yeah. Where you at? Sneak up behind people, you coward. You remember us.
Come on, who's down here?
sounded like a bee buzz, but it wasn't. It was a zoom. Sorry, not that loud. And then again, it's the chills. Like colder than it already is. Like there's no draft here, you know. You should probably get some shots of the plastic that it's not moving, so they know that there's no draft.
You can see up here. There's a bunch of plastic hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, right here. You guys can see.
Sheets. You can see they're not moving. So there's no draft coming through this
No
hallway.
draft. Plastic is not moving.
Seeing that the basement had become very, very quiet, we decided to pull out a very familiar tool.
Is the thing that's in the kitchen evil?
Are you following Kristen?
If Dave turned that flashlight off that's pointing down that way, would you be able to spin them better?
No, dude, no. It's going for complete and total darkness.
No, not happening.
No.
Not happening.
Dude, I just feel terrified. Like I'm shaking so bad.
The dowsing rods had given us amazing results 1 year ago here at this penitentiary. Whether they would give us the same results this time, well, that story remains to be told.
Okay. If there's any spirit around, you've seen these before, we used them last time we were here. Cross the rods if you're here with us. Maybe I don't have the ability to use them. They say some people have the ability to use dowsing rods, some do not. Maybe I don't have the ability to use them.
Just not talkative.
I command you to come down here and talk to us. Move the other rod. Do you want Steve to turn his green lights out? Is that why you're not communicating? Are you afraid of those? Cross the rods if you're afraid of the green light. Come on, you coward. Come talk to us. Yeah, that was me.
It is a common belief among the paranormal field that some people have the ability to use dowsing rods and others do not. This session tells me that I myself may not have the ability to communicate with spirits through the use of dowsing rods. Even though the basement has so far yielded no paranormal experiences or evidence, we have not accepted defeat. We decided it is time to move on to another part of the basement to continue our investigation.
I mean, if we were to walk down by ourselves each, yeah, because I think they'll definitely take advantage of that. But right now, I mean, I don't feel exactly necessarily 100% safe, or you know what I mean. But I don't know. You know, I mean, we all know it fluctuates area to area. Infirmary has been ridiculous tonight. I mean, when Ryan and I came down a couple of days ago, this was. I mean, we had stuff going on.
Oh, God.
What?
Side. Like right here on my hip bone. Feels like something just like punched me or poked me or something. I hurt.
Did you get it? Just did you get it?
What?
It's a sound like movement.
It hurt a lot though, dude.
Want to check it out?
It's like, it's like right there.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Hey, Dave, come over here. Look at there. Show me that mark. Is it showing up better for you?
Not really. It's hard to tell with that like actual light.
Here. Here, dude.
It still hurts, dude. It still hurts bad. Just came out. You want to get that with a camera or something? Turn the night vision off that son of a gun. It just felt like something jabbed me right in the side, dude. And it hurt so bad. Like crippled me over.
You can see it plain as day with the camera, dude.
Oh, man. It hurt so bad. It still hurts.
Just for the record, while you were talking, I heard that metal sound again.
So loud.
While Steve was not only talking about how little activity we had received in the basement, but also how much activity we had received in the infirmary, I felt a sharp pain coming from my side near my hip bone. It felt like I was being poked with a sharp object. Upon analysis of my side, Steve discovered a red mark on the exact area where I felt this stabbing feeling. I have no idea what could have caused this stabbing feeling and this unexplained red mark to appear on my side, but I have a strong feeling it was a malevolent or evil spirit who did not want us down there in the basement, trying to force us to leave.
Who was that? That hurt. That was upstairs. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. I hope you know that hurt a lot. It wasn't very nice of you.
What the heck?
Who was that who came up beside me while I wasn't looking? And poked me, stabbed me, whatever you did. Why don't you come up to me now? I'm facing you. I know you're there. Stop hiding.
After spending a considerable amount of time in the basement of this old prison, we decided it was time to end this second Riot Night investigation of the West Virginia State Penitentiary. Even though the investigation was over, there were still more surprises to come. While we investigated this basement area, I had left my digital recorder set up in North Hall cell block while we were all the way across on the other side of the prison. My recorder picked up a number of strange and unexplained noises. These noises include a couple of unexplained, loud knocking noises. And also some unexplained footsteps. Because we were a considerable distance away from North Hall cell block, we can be positive that this was not any noise that we were making, and we can be positive that no one else was inside the prison, because every single door was locked. This approach to paranormal investigating of leaving the digital recorder behind as we move on to a different area can prove that spirits still create activity even while we are not there to witness. Though this investigation did not yield as much intelligent communication as last year's investigation, we can sincerely say that we experienced some unexplained phenomena tonight.
Oh, guys.
I just heard a cell door slam.
There's like 65 doors in this hallway. Could you shut one of them or move one of them?
Someone poke me? Who was that?
The West Virginia State Penitentiary continues to intrigue our curiosity. The things that we witnessed and heard tonight are certainly of unexplained nature. Whether they are paranormal or not, well, I guess that's up to you. But we know that every investigation, every journey, and every location deepens our knowledge into this unexplained activity and why it occurs. We knew when we decided to take this quest that we would experience things that shocked us to our very core, and this location has not let us down. This paranormal quest has become more than just a quest for answers. It has become a passion, an obsession, and a way of life. What happens to us after we die is a question that has not yet been answered. But one day we hope this passion, this obsession, this way of life will lead us to that very answer, and may one day change the world forever.